Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the Seacourt Tennis Club for live coverage of the Seacourt Silver Racquet 2024. We are still in the round of 16 stage. We have had 4 matches so far today. We began the day with Claire Fay coming through the qualifier, Adam Player, and then we had Lewis Williams comfortably dispatching Neil McKenzie, and then more recently we've had Craig Greenhouse beating Craig Greenhouse through against Luke Danby, and Vaughan Hamilton through against Darren Long.
He's got a schedule time. If the inspectors come and look at it and say that's not good, he'd have to take another service for 3 months to look at it. I think it's okay.
They like rise off the floor, don't they?
Definitely get off the island by 8 o'clock. Otherwise you won't do it.
I'll be having a cup of tea with my driver.
Bus drivers got lost. Last night got lost.
Apologies, just trying to help the marker out with his marking tablet. So, my name is Ben Casey. I'll be walking you through today's match. So, we are looking in for an exciting one today. The players...
As in you've already had a hit from both ends, or?
About to change ends.
I'm deaf, mate. The acoustics in here are killing me.
So let's introduce the players then.
Do myself, mate, that bando's huge, trust me.
And those tones you hear will be our marker for today, Darren Long. So, introducing the players. We have Lewis Gordon, the senior professional from the Petworth Tennis Club. Grew up on Hayling Island, still lives here on Hayling Island, and as such, that handicap of 6.3 will be penalised by 2 points. So he'll be playing off 4.3 in this tournament. Player known for his hard-hitting forces and ruthless style.
This handicap malarkey's tough.
Career highlights: 2 appearances at that French Open round of 16, and that IRTPA satellite back when the IRTPA was organised before COVID. And then Emsworth Cup and Emsworth Trophy. They are 2 Seacourt tournaments, so a player very familiar with this court. Form guide. That Tampa Tour, this is the quarterfinal there, but he did make it all the way through to the final of that edition. Having lost the previous Tampa Tour edition at Hollyport, did not play at the Prested edition. At the other end of the court, we have the king of the Badgers, Robert Shenkman. If you've seen the video posted back on Tuesday, where we asked the real tennis pros who is the biggest badger of them all, they consistently nominated this man, Robert Shenkman, playing out of Manchester, amateur player, the highest ranked amateur in the UK at the moment, and has a hectic tournament schedule coming up with a US Open coming up and a British Amateur coming up. So plenty of real tennis this time of year for Robert Shenkman. Handicap below 0, which also means in this tournament, if your handicap is below 0, you get a 20% deduction on your handicap. So the handicap of this match will be 5 different. Receive half 15, owe half 15. So recent matches, career highlights next for Rob Shenkman. We have pretty much all there is to win on the amateur side of things. We have British Amateur Champion from last year, looking to defend that title in a week or two's time, right here on the T&RA media channel. Won the US Pro Satellite last year as well, and the Category A Open last year. Great stuff there. And the MCC Silver Racquet Champion challenged Jamie Douglas in a 5-set thriller at Lord's. Could not wrestle the trifecta of amateur crowns, having also won the US Amateur that year as well. Recent matches made it through to the quarter-final stage of the British Open, having won against Leon Smart, a match that had great implications for the world race this year. And in the head-to-head, they are 1 apiece.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the first round of the Seacourt Silver Racquet 2024. Introducing the players from the Manchester Tennis and Racquet Club, we have Robert Shenkman. At the service end, of course, we have Lewis Gordon.
Darren Long in the Marcus chair today.
The handicap is a difference of 5, which Robert Shenkman gives away. That is owe half 15, receive half 15. Owe 15 love, let's play.
Darren, again, the rule here is if you're a professional and you lose a match, you have to, as punishment, mark the next one.
Chase 6. Okay. Oh, 15.
Seeing already that inside-out forehand from Robert Shenkman, which he ends with his racket way above his head. It's a classic picture from the British Amateur last year of him like that.
15.
So this handicap difference, the way you've got to think of this handicap difference, difference of 5 is equivalent to a difference of 2 plus a difference of 3. So 2 different is owe half 15, 3 different is receive half 15. Put them all together and you get receive half, owe half.
And the door, that's 2 chases, score is 30.
Again, like the previous match, that means that you get a lopsided handicap. So 1 game you're essentially playing as a 4 different and the other as a 6 different.
Chase 6. Forty, 30, chase the door. On fault.
So remember that the 0-15 game is the easier game for Rob Shenkman. And that wins the chase. Oh my god. So chase was the door. Lewis hits the force high off the side penthouse, falls directly into the last gallery. That wins the chase. And your game point already. This is the kind of handicap difference where you get a lot of game points.
Game, that's 1 game to love, receive 15 game.
So in in the previous match, we talked about an analogy with lawn tennis. There you have the concept of a break of serve. Here, in a lopsided handicap match, you can have the concept of a break of handicap.
Chase better than the second gallery.
So this, in theory, is the easier game for Lewis Gordon here.
1 fault.
So if the match is going to be even, you would expect that Lewis is more likely to win the 15 love games, and Shenkman is more likely to win the 0-15 games. I think the first 2 strokes in that rally
Hazard worse than second.
are a bit emblematic of these two styles. Lewis Gordon hitting hard for the dead on, and Rob Shenkman with that fantastic defensive volley.
Score is
On the
15
backhand
love
side.
server. First chase is better than the second gallery.
And he slots that into the dead on.
We're at Seacourt.
15-all. Chase hazard worse than second gallery.
So that comment by Lewis Gordon there referring to the fact that
30-15.
the Petworth dead on is remarkably wide on that side
Fault.
to encourage main wall forces. And so by sneaking that in there, Lewis is referring to that. Rob just sneaked that through.
Chase better than the yard. (30-15), you lead. Better than the yard twice.
2 good chases here for Rob Shenkman.
30-15, 2 chases.
Again, this is the harder game for him here.
Not today, mate. 30-15, receiver leads. Chase better than a yard.
Goes underarm twist on a bit of a yard chase. Probably not the best serve.
Told you. Lost the chase, 30-all. Chase better than the
Lewis
yard.
hits the bando. Loses the chase. It's a little bit better, but it's still
Lost the chase,
dispatched by
40-30.
Lewis. Again, can't yet find that accuracy.
One fault. Again, that's 2 games to love. 0-15 love game.
So Rob Shenkman taking an early lead here.
Fault.
First break of handicap.
Chase worse than the last gallery.
Lewis Gordon is not afraid to line up that force.
Level. Good. 15 lap. Fault.
Oh, Rob Shenkman has put that into the net from about a foot away from it.
30 love.
Still got a chase pending here. Oh my God, Lewis Gordon.
40 love, one chase. Chase is worse than the last gallery.
Main wheel force. He hit that probably above the net cord. Managed to get it in the left-hand side of the dead on. One of the things that's interesting about Lewis Gordon, he grew up playing here at Seacourt, and he's well known for his force and his hard hitting. If you listen to the podcast episode from View from the Hazards,
Chase is worse than the last gallery.
They made him pick the force element of the tennis cyborg.
1 game to 2. Receive 15 game.
This is, of course, the easy game for Lewis Gordon here. 30 love lead already. Means Rob's got a lot of work to do to get back into it. Oh, that's unfortunate.
15-30.
Jammed up on the side battery wall. And Rob gives Lewis some of his own medicine there.
30 all. Chase. Worse than 2. Fault. Hazard, same gallery, 2 chases, scores 30 all.
Tries to be a bit sneaky with it, doesn't pay off. So what I was saying was, Lewis Gordon grew up here at Seacourt and is known for his forcing game. But Seacourt is not an easy court to be forcing at. Now normally you'd expect players, the strengths of their game to be associated with the parts of the courts that they grew up on. But Lewis has used that experience at Seacourt and also now at Petworth to be able to craft that forcing game in a way that kind of defies logic. Because here, your forcing game at Seacourt, if you hit high,
Score is
you're going to be losing points.
First chase is worse than 2.
Because of the slope of the penthouse and the height of the ceiling. But he's found a way, which is
40-30. Chase
served him
Hazard.
well.
Second gallery, Hazard.
that railway serve really kicked up there.
Okay. 3 games to 1-0, 15 love.
Caught Lewis off guard. And Shenkman is now up 3-1.
Level. Last gallery.
Yeah, just like that. That force that goes high, you're going to be losing a lot of points for it. And so it is interesting that that's the game that part of the game that has developed, not a more delicate cutting style game.
30 love. $15.30. There's one chase to the last.
And that's well put away by Rob Shenkman now. Lewis Gordon, growing up at Seacourt, you play a lot of silver rackets. He has won this competition on 2 occasions. The first occasion being back in 2011. And more recently, he won the edition in 2018. Rob Shenkman yet to win the silver racket.
40-15. Receiver leads. Chase the last gallery.
Often difficult to win handicap tournaments when you're on the lower end of it, as he is now. But being the badger that he is, I'm sure he'd love to add this particular feather to his cap.
One chase. Game 4 games to 1. 15 love. Better than 2.
Rob's game's looking really attuned here at the moment. Everything's kind of working for him.
No, not up. Good. I want it. 30 up.
That one called not up by Darren Long, the marker.
More than a yard worse than the last gallery.
I'm sure Lewis would claim that if that were at Petworth, it would be in.
30 up.
So, 2 chases here. And Lewis Gordon needs some points. Yeah, so it's not easy for a plus handicap to win a handicap tournament because you end up getting so many points, and especially at this level. Now, these guys don't play a lot of handicap tennis. And they're not used to having to be so consistent. You'll find that a lot of
the receiver leads.
top players really struggle, and the Hall of Fame winners list is dominated by mid-single figures players.
Fault. 30 lovely. $40 love, chase more than a yard worse than the last gallery.
Excellent shot there and better than 2. Wins the chase. Chance to get back in the set.
Won it.
I think Lewis was hoping for a last gallery there just to sneak
2
it in.
games to 4, 0-15 love.
Ends up doing the job anyway. We have that crucial 7th game. Oh, and that's wayward. That's tricky. He ended that on an unforced error, but he really lost that point 3 strokes ago. That didn't look up, but
15 love.
it's called a stroke. And Rob Shenkman finds that grill for the second time of this match. And we see the fist pumping starting for Robert Shenkman here. He is well and truly in this match now.
You really gonna miss that? Really?
30.
So big points here. 5-2 versus 4-3 on the line.
Forty 30. Better than 5. 40-31 chase.
So the winner of this match will go through and play Craig Greenhouse in the quarterfinal. Craig came through Luke Danby earlier today, and this will be the third quarterfinal played at 4 o'clock tomorrow. So do make sure that you're tuned in tomorrow wherever you happen to be around the real tennis world for what should be
40-30. The
an
receiver
exciting set of
leads.
quarterfinals.
Chase. Better than 5. Lost it.
That's just tickled over the
40
net,
game point.
but lost the chase. It was better than 5 chase. So 40 all game point, and starts with a fault. And Lewis Gordon finds the grill. It's a bit fortunate off that bounce off the back penthouse.
15 love game.
Shenkman had to really struggle to get that back over, ending up boasting it off the service wall. Gave enough for Lewis Gordon to get back into it, and that's not good for Robert Shenkman there. Oh no. And it's the 15 love game, so it's already 30 love.
Chase better than the second gallery. Chase 2. 30 love. Better than the second gallery and 2.
So do make sure you tune into the match after this one, because following this one, we will have former world champion Robert Leo Fay. He'll be playing Seacourt's very own Max Truman. And that match follows this one here on T&RA Media.
Hold. Forty love, chase 2. Lost the chase. 15-40. $30-40. Chase 1 and 2. 40-30. 1 chase. Chase is 1 and 2.
So big point here. This is to make it 4 all. Remember that Lewis Gordon was 4-1 down.
Forty 30, server leads. Chase is 1 and 2.
That will not do it. We are all level.
4 games all. 0-15 love. Oh, 15.
Come on, Joel!
Seacourt, baby. Chase, please. Thank you. Five. 2 chase.
This set now really getting interesting. We're 4 all and 2 chases in the bank. Put your predictions in the comments, folks. How is this one going to end?
15-0-15, the chase is Hazard, worse than second gallery.
Has a chase.
Folds.
That will do it. That will beat the Hazard chase.
Chase 5.
Now 30-15 down. It's tough for Rob Shenkman here.
Bolts.
That will do it. That will beat the chase.
Love 30.
This set is coming from a very tight conclusion with the tightest set we've seen all day today. Oh, and that's not what he needs.
40 love.
Oh, and that just trickles over as well.
Yard worse than the last, 40 love.
Just to add a bit of insult to injury.
Yeah, he's nailing that next set.
So, 4 all, 40 love Lewis Gordon here. And he's just taken the service end. Which means in all likelihood he'll start that
40 love,
next
chase
game
is a yard
the
worse
serve.
than the last gallery. Thanks, Robert.
which is such an advantage in this game.
40 love, server leads. Chase a yard worse than the last gallery.
That sounded like it could have been a string. But but it is instead
Game,
the
5
heavy
games
cut.
to 4, 15 love game.
Gets the game. And now 5-4 with the serve and the hit advantage in the handicap. Remember, he was 4-1 down.
15 all.
It's in the dead on.
15.
Let's hit the back tray of the dead on.
Fault.
And that is a fault, believe it or not. So we are getting tight into this set now. 31. Few inches either way to decide it.
Out of the court.
And that goes out. So Rob Shenkman with a game point. Lewis Gordon not happy about that at all. Oh, and he can't get there off the timbre. It is game ball.
40 all. Game point.
So a set point here for Lewis Gordon here, or make it 5-all for Rob Shenkman. Serve's not great. And neither's that shot. We are 5-all.
5 games all. 15 love.
I've had plenty of 5-alls in the qualifying, and now I've got one in the main draw.
Oh, 15. Fault.
And now with the 30-0-15 love up, 30-0-15 lead
0-15
in this 5-all game. And the serve. Can Lewis Gordon close it out? He's still going to go the underarm twist. Oh, and he sneaks a winning gallery too.
40-15.
So now with 6 set points. And that will be one of them.
Love 40.
Sorry, I missed 5 set points. Now it's 4 set points. Gets the chase. Shenkman's very lucky to get out of that rally. He's really under pressure around the timbre. Still, this is the 3rd set point still. But he's got the serve. Chase isn't amazing.
Forty love. The receiver leads. Chase. Second gallery.
Set point. Second gallery chase.
Fault.
And Lewis Gordon ran the wrong way. He was assuming it was going timbre. And it did not.
15-40.
Rob saw that early enough. Managed to slip it by him. Still set point though. Oh. Edge of your seat stuff here, folks.
30, 40.
Excellent backhand across the low part of the net. Just crap Lewis up for room against that side. Will still set point. And that will do it on the 5th time of asking. Lewis Gordon with that trademark dead on.
Yeah, great time. Thank you. Game and first set, 6 games to 5.
And we're just going to take a short
Lewis Gordon
break.
leads by 1 set to love.
A short break to collect the balls up. And we will take a moment to acknowledge our sponsors of this event. Our title sponsor, of course, is Peter Luck-Hilly, the great benefactor and ambassador of the game, noted for his work on the construction of Middlesex and Wellington courts, as well as our gold sponsors, Grady's Funeral Directors and Denmead Driving Range. Without their support, none of this event would be possible. So, we are about to start the second set here.
Second set, 0-15 love.
Rob Shenkman took a 4-1 lead in that first set. Squandered it to 6-5. Could really have an epic on our hands here today. When Lewis Gordon
15-0-15.
wins a few points in a row, or wins a set or something, his force gets a boost of confidence, really. He can get lost sometimes. Now that he's perked up, that force is really coming in.
Worse than the last gallery twice.
And that one coming off of the net cord. Saw a force off Will Flynn last night in the qualifying match. He was attacking a chase better than a yard. Chase half a yard, sorry. He hit the net cord and managed to get a chase off from it, which is pretty incredible.
Score is 15-0-15. Chase more than a yard worse than the last gallery. $30-15, chase more than a yard worse than the last gallery. Love 30. $15-30. Ball up, please, Mr. Gordon. Okay.
Shenkman needs to really find a way back into this game here.
40-15.
Been a bit all at sea. Just kind of let Lewis strike a rhythm. When Rob Shenkman's playing well, you see a lot of those attacking cut shots and very crisp backhand volleys. And Lewis Gordon's playing well, you find a lot of targets.
Game, that's 1 game to love, 15 love.
He's now won 6 of the last 7 games.
Half a yard. Go time, thank you. Better than half a yard.
Look at that points won statistic. 34-36. Again, that's the kind of points difference you'd expect off a handicap closer to love.
30-15.
Which suggests that Lewis Gordon has been less efficient in turning points into games because he needs fewer of them.
40-15, one Chase. Chase better than half a yard.
So let's have a look at some of those set one statistics. Shenkman winning more points, but he needs more points, remember? It's a handicap tournament. That serves one 63%, but not enough to overcome that handicap difference of
40-15, Chase better than half a yard.
2 dead-ons only for Lewis Gordon, which is relatively low for his standards. And that won't be another one of them.
Lost it. Game, one game all, 0-15 left.
But that will be.
15-0-15.
Oh, that is not happy from Lewis Gordon there. This underarm twist tactic of Rob's won't really work if the forcing tactic of Lewis Gordon is not working. Is there to force. That shot, 2 shots ago, where he hit Tamba.
Thank you.
That's the shot that really needs to go into the grill. At this level, the top guys, they read the Tamba so well. You can see that Lewis was prepared for it, and he knew it too. That serve is not working. He needs to find a different solution. And he will. He'll ditch the underarm twist. And he's going to a demi. And that didn't work either.
Game. 2 games to 1, 15 love game. Last gallery.
Mine's lasted 25 years. Two chases.
So, what can Rob Shenkman do to stop this forcing barrage from Lewis Gordon? If you've got any ideas, put them in the comments. He doesn't look happy, but the student of the game that he is, he will be trying to figure out a solution. Trying to find a way to either prevent the volley from, prevent the force from happening, or to make the force harder to hit and get an easier ball to attack.
Folds. Thirty love. Chase 4 and 5.
And that will win the chase.
30.
But Robert Shenkman still needs to find a way to undo this momentum. Another one that jams up against that side wall, hitting the roof on the force here. Really can't go anywhere. There we go. Rob Shenkman's fired up now.
30 all.
He tried at least find a way to fire himself up.
Second gallery.
Get a bit of crowd support going here. Again, the Seacourt crowd always happy to support their local or their alumni.
40-30.
Yeah, that's the shot you should have played, Lewis. Except you should have also got that one over the net too. So this is to make it 2-all.
Used to be really good at that.
Smacks his balls, mate.
Shenkman is enjoying the match as a fan of the sport as much as he is a player. He knows what great entertainment value this is, even though he wants to win it desperately. No doubt he'll be watching this back.
40-30. Server leads. Chase better than the
Trying to
second
work
gallery.
out what he could have done better and what he's done well. Yep, even the railroad is getting dispatched into the dead on at the moment.
40 all. Game point.
Back to the underarm twist.
Fault.
How do you stop Lewis Gordon from forcing?
Chase 2.
Is it worth trying some high serves?
40 all. Game
It's not
point.
easy at Seacourt. You can't really hit an ordinary high serve. You have to be hitting that side wall on the high serves and making it run flush. I saw a couple of players employing a PK. Maybe that's a solution, but if you're not playing as well as you might, it can be a risky
40 all. Game point.
serve.
Chase 2.
Anyway, game point, chase 2.
Chase off.
Whoa.
Foul 2.
Rob Shenkman cannot believe that. Chase off,
40 all.
chase 2 on a game point. Right. Speaking of high serves, there we go, and that's why you need to hit that serves wall. Yeah, not a good serve.
Game. 2 games all.
And we're back to underarm twists again. That's a point with a lot of flair from Robert Shenkman here. The crowd getting really invested into this match now.
Last gallery. 2 chases.
The dead-ons and the bar
Nice
at
strike.
Seacourt
Scores
Tennis
15
Club
up.
really starting to fill up with enthusiastic patrons. A number of the stalwarts here of the Seacourt Tennis Club have been watching this tournament for 51 years. Meanwhile, behind my shoulder, the professionals who are not playing are at the pool table.
Score is over. King Love. There's the last gallery.
Right, here we go, last gallery.
Level. Chase. Half a yard worse than the last gallery. No, that's not right. Yeah, my sausage fingers press the wrong button. Level. Chase the last gallery. Thank you.
So, last gallery chase. Oh, and he finds the nick on the railroad serve.
15 love.
And he is ahead once again in this set.
Ball up. Oh, it's gone away. Steady.
So, where are we playing? Playing at Paris. That's referring to the fact that these balls are a bit more bouncy than the Paris have been at Seacourt in the past. Paris being one of the bounciest courts. So Rob Shenkman trying out some railroads. He is getting Lewis onto the volley, which has slowed down that forcing barrage that he was up against earlier. Let's see if he sticks with his railroads well. When he first switched to them, he got that's into the net. When he first switched them, the first point he played was smacked straight in the dead on off the volley. He's going to serve railroads, they have to be tight. But getting Lewis to volley like that will get you points.
3 games to 2, 15 love game.
So they have to be a good length and they have to have enough spin on them to bite back in the wall if they do fall. Not like that. So that railroad did not bite back. It was a poor length and it got smacked into the dead on. So this is where the game sits at the moment. The question that faces us is how well can Shenkman serve? And he's given up on that railroad. Going back to the underarm twist. He's not had a lot of success on that.
What's in the art?
Sort of the pause, but the cut was good enough.
Ball up, please. Thank you. Score is 15-30, 1 chase bending.
Again, it's unforced error there from Lewis Gordon. It's not a good serve. Nor is that. It turned out alright in the end because it was so short and he couldn't.
Ball up, sorry Lewis. Thank you very much. Score is 30-all. $40-30, 1 chase.
See, I think what's happened here is even though Rob's served the last few as underarm twists, he did just get a few doubts into Lewis Gordon's head from those railroads and just slowed down those forces just a little bit. Got him second guessing, and the forces haven't been as devastating since Shenkman's gone back to the underarm twist.
The receiver leads. Chase worse than a yard. Ross chase, 40-all, game point.
It's pretty much impossible to do anything from there on a worse than yard chase. So, game point. It's a great shot there by Robert Shenkman. Takes the game. 4 games to 2 lead.
15 love.
Gone dead on, it's gone wide. It's gone wide. He's got the chase from it though, which means that we will see that serving to forcing battle resume shortly. Alright, so hazard chase. As they change ends, you are watching the 2024 Seacourt Silver Racquet. This is the first round of the main draw between Robert Shenkman and Lewis Gordon. This is the 5th match of the day. We have 3 more matches coming. Next match, which is originally scheduled for 3:15, is Robert Fay against Max Truman. But we will see.
Sorry, Captain one of the first has a penalty. 0-15 love. First chase is more than a yard worse than the last gallery.
We'll see if that match gets postponed by this one running to 3 sets, or will we be on time?
Folks, time please. Correct.
That's in the beams, in the ceiling.
Level.
Court level.
Hazard better than 2. One chase. 15 up.
So by forcing that one basically as high as you can go on the back of the back wall, he wins the hazard chase. But it was not a good shot by any means. Leon Smart's least favourite shot. That plus the galleries, according to his interviews at the French Open, as Lewis Gordon demolishes the marker and the microphone.
I saw it earlier, it's fine.
So here we are, back to this serving forcing duel.
Fault.
And that one's high.
The line.
Still in play.
I was like crossbar in, I'm more close than that. I thought you were like.
And we have chased the line.
That's a stroke towards that thing.
I'm not seeing that too.
Assuming that's Tom Jarrett referring to my comment about Leon Smart hating the galleries. Yes, he hates the galleries, and that's why
30 up, server leads, chase the last gallery.
there'll be a video coming out on the T&RA media channel where he talks about it in detail. And he finds it boring, apparently, but is very happy to play boring tennis if it wins him matches.
Out of court.
We are at 3 games to 4 now.
3 games to 4, 15 love game.
Now remember, Rob Shenkman was up 4-1 in that first set and lost it. Can he do better this time around? Again, this being the 15 love game, Robert Shenkman's won the first 2 points, taking it to 30-15. That's really crucial in this game.
Fault.
Especially as he's down the serving end, because all you need to do is lose 1 point and you're at 30. 30 odds way better than 30 love.
$40-30. Thank you, Robert.
As Lewis Gordon deposits that in the grill with a lot of pace. I thought we were dead on.
Great, thank you. Couldn't understand how it would get there otherwise.
So Lewis Gordon calling a stroke on himself there. About 40-all game point. Big point here.
Fault!
This point. So critical. Oh, and he puts it in the net. That is not a point you want to lose, and he knows it too.
Game. That's 5 games to 3. 0-15, love.
Oh yeah, he absolutely knows that he needed that point. Now he's 5-3 down.
Chase 1 and 2.
And Rob Shenkman has the first chase that he needs to get back down that serving end to finish off this set.
Hazard. Thank you.
Yeah, there was a bit of a sigh of relief from Shenkman there, seeing it go
2 chases.
out into the hazards rather than into the grill. A few words exchanged at the change of ends. All in good spirit here at the Seacourt Silver Racquet. So all in good spirit wherever Rob Shenkman goes. He loves this game so much and won't stop talking about it.
Score is 0-15, love. The first chase is 1 and 2. Chase off.
Oh, very tight call there by Darren Long. Calls it chase off.
Love. Hazard worse than a yard.
Chase was 1 and 2. Serve was not great. That kind of not great. Really short underarm twist. No way of actually stopping Lewis Gordon from forcing.
15-0-15. Out of 30-0-15. Correct.
It's almost at the point where if you're Rob Shenkman, you write off this game and try and get out of it. And try and get out of it without conceding a chase. But now that he has.
30-0-15, 1 chase. Half a yard worse than 6.
Almost want to concede a chase now. Give yourself a chance to get down the other end sooner. Again, I'd love to see the probabilities on this.
First gallery.
As Lewis Gordon puts it into the first gallery.
Can we get some balls, please, gents?
There must be a point somewhere where conceding points is less valuable than conceding chases. If you're so far behind in a game, or that you need to be at the serving end at the start of another game, like what is the value, the points value in being at that service end at the start of a game? We saw yesterday Jed Parsons concede by double faulting. He was 40 love down and 4-5 down. Sorry, 4 all down to go 4-5 down and keep the service end. I mean, it is a bit
Score is
heretical to say
15.
you're
Chase
going to
half the
deliberately
yard,
lose points, you
worse
can
than
deliberately
6.
concede chases, but. Is there a mathematical best decision there.
Won the chase. Love 30, chase, the first gallery.
First gallery chase. Good serve. Yeah, that point was really set up on the serve there. Being so tight.
40 love.
The return wasn't good enough and Lewis was able to delete that onto the timbre.
Hasn't been in second.
So there on that point, Rob went for the dead on, went straight for it. It didn't work out for him. Whereas getting that gallery chase earlier on, just making sure we've got that chase, get that service end no matter what happens at the end of this game. I really wonder if that's the better play.
Won the chase.
Hazard chase, launches it into the top of the dead on back wall. Do not give that man hazard chases.
Love.
So 30 love now. He's got the 15 love handicap.
Love.
And already that handicap's so harsh. Now we're up to 40 love already. This to make it 5-all.
Faults.
And Rob Shenkman finds the winning gallery. He needs points at the moment. His first of the event. As Lewis comes forward to defend the timbre, Rob just lifts it a little bit higher over him. And now, tension builds. And Lewis Gordon finds another dead on. We are 5 games all here, folks.
Game. That's 5 games all, second set.
Don't go anywhere.
$15.015. Fault.
Now, Lewis Gordon to get a look at Robert Shenkman's second serve. Good enough, the force wasn't amazing. He gets another shot here. That is fantastic tennis by Robert Shenkman. Great serve. And saw down the force on that volley. And then an amazing finish.
Love 15.
Into the backhand corner on the hazard end.
Hazard, 2.
Has a chase there. Again, 2 defensive guys really stopping that force. Just took too many steps back towards the middle of the court. Just took a little bit too long to turn around. And now it's 30 love down. And that is another chase to Lewis Gordon. Chase the line again, hitting high back ball.
Anything up there? I have no idea.
Shenkman doesn't really have a way to respond to that.
Court, mate, to miss all those beams is quite impressive.
So, 2 points from the match.
Server, chase, hazard, 2. Hazard.
And that's one of them. Brings up match points.
40 love, chase the line.
Chase the line. Oh, that would do it. Oh, wow. Gets a net cord. What a match between these two fighters. Lewis Gordon progresses on to the next round. Stay tuned, folks. We'll bring you an interview very shortly. Yes, this time. Lewis Gordon, quarterfinal of Seacourt Silver Racquet. You've been here before.
Yeah.
How's it feel?
I'm just happy to get through that. Thanks for giving it to me. Yeah, happy to get through. And yeah, looking.
You went down 4-1 in that first set. What turned it around?
Just everything looked all right. Feel like I played it really much. And then at 4-1, really focused and sort of got my rhythm back a little bit to come back to 4-all and took that 5-4 game. So I found something. I don't know what it was. I found something.
You really brought out that forcing game again today.
Yeah.
How do you do it here at Seacourt, where you've got the high ceiling of anything you put high?
It normally goes out. I was pretty lucky today for mainly racket errors, which is normally what I do. Target today to get some mistakes off Shenkman with that handicap. So yeah, that's what I brought to the table.
All right, fantastic. And last question: why should people buy you in the auction tonight?
2-time winner, finalist last 2 years. Can I do it again? Maybe. Who knows?
All right, fantastic. Lewis Gordon, thank you very much.
Thank you, Ben.
And do stay tuned. We will have Max Truman versus Rob Fay very shortly.